When I first walked into the new tattoo parlor downtown, I was drawn to the place like a moth to a flame. There was something magnetic about the atmosphere, the dim, pulsating lights, the intoxicating mix of incense and ink, and the artist, an enigmatic figure with eyes that seemed to pierce through my very soul. It wasn't until later that I realized those eyes held a secret, one that would change my life forever. I had always wanted a tattoo that meant something, one that truly captured the essence of who I was. Little did I know, the ink I chose would contain more than just pigment. It held a sinister presence waiting for its next victim. As the needle buzzed into my skin, I felt an odd sensation, a warmth spreading through my veins, unlike any tattoo I'd gotten before. The artist, who went by the name of Seraph, whispered incantations under his breath, words I couldn't quite decipher. I chalked it up to a creative ambience, an added flair to make the experience unique. But that night, as I lay in bed admiring my new ink, a vivid nightmare clawed its way into my mind. In the dream, a shadowy figure with burning eyes reached out to me, whispering promises of power and despair. I awoke drenched in sweat, my tattoo glowing faintly in the dark. Over the next few days, strange occurrences began to plague my life. Objects moved on their own, shadows seemed to flicker with a life independent of light, and whispers echoed in silence when I was alone. The tattoo seemed to pulse with its own heartbeat, drawing me back to the parlor. I confronted Seraph, demanding answers. He merely smiled and said, "The ink has chosen you. The demon seeks a host, and it has found one in you." Panic surged through me as I realized the ink was more than just art, it was a binding contract. Desperate to rid myself of the creeping dread, I sought out ancient rituals and reached out to occult experts, but it was too late. The final night, as the moon hung full and ominous, the demon emerged from the ink. My skin writhed as it tore free, a grotesque specter of my nightmares made flesh. It whispered, "Your time is mine," before vanishing into the shadows. Now, each night I feel its presence lurking, a constant reminder that my soul is no longer my own, and the ink on my skin is a permanent scar of a deal I never meant to make.